Hey guys, how's it going? So one of the mistakes that I see a lot of young people make these days is you tend to sometimes remove an experience from your CV or your resume because of one reason or another. Sometimes it's because it's something you did a long time ago and you don't want it on your resume or CV anymore. Other people have their reasons, I'm sure. I could go on and talk about many examples and many reasons, but when I go into an interview with someone and we start talking, they tell me, I ask them questions like, what are the places you've worked at, right? Not exactly like that, but we go over where they've worked and they tell me, this is where I've worked, this is where I've worked. They tend to even say more than that because they get comfortable in the interview at some point, right? So we go over 2 or 3 places that was mentioned on their resume or CV, and then they later on tell me, oh, I also worked at this other place for 6 months. And I'm like, oh, it's not on your CV. And then they tell me, yeah, it's not on my CV because it wasn't really that serious, it wasn't. And I'm like, yeah, but did you work there? Yes. Right? Did you do well at the job? Yes. Then add it to your resume. Why is it not on your CV? So this is me encouraging you to add your experience to your CV or resume, right? No matter how long or how short it was, add it there and maybe state why you left. If it was a 3-month contract, that's fine. If it was a 6-month contract, that's also fine. If it was an internship, that's fine. You don't have to wait to achieve the big wins before you add experiences from the past to your resume. Add the little ones as well. If a recruiter should ask you now, hey, why is it that you worked with this company for 6 months? Tell them why you worked there for 6 months. Hopefully it's a good reason and it won't be an issue. But I'm saying add all your experience to your CV, especially when all that experience is not going to take a lot of space on your CV or resume. As long as it doesn't take a lot of pages, add them. Why am I saying this? Because it shows how far you've come, it shows growth, right? And a lot of companies out there also give you bonuses or pay you more based on your experience. So if you tell me you've worked as a content creator in 2015, and then maybe for the whole of 2015 you were a content creator, but then you had to do school for the next 3 years. So 16, 17, 18, you were in school. And then I'm checking your CV and I'm seeing the experience from when you've left school. After school, you got a good job, added that to your CV. 2022, 2023, you're adding those to your CV. That's great, right? But it's also good to add the 2015 experience because you did work at the time and this is what you did. So that's good. So add your experiences to your CV. It's good. It's really good. Right? If you had a fallout with the company and it's not your fault, explain that it's not your fault and all of that, but there is no reason to discard an experience. I don't see a solid reason. Maybe if you tell me why in the comments, I would, we'll pretty much discuss it together. But I've hired people from different parts of the world and we have conversations like this from time to time. It's okay to add your old or way past experience to your CV or your resume. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. All right. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. If you have questions, concerns, or you need us to discuss this, leave a comment here and I am going to reply to your comment. All right. I'll see you. Take care. Bye.